We begin with what could be the first major storm of the season. There's potentially heavy rain, dangerous winds, and widespread flooding over the next several days. We have live team coverage with Fox 13 meteorologist Alona McCauley on what we can expect. But we begin with Fox 13's Jennifer Dowling joining us live on how neighbors in flood-prone areas are preparing tonight.
Good evening, Frankie. Some may be preparing sandbags, while others may be considering alternative ways to get to work, as if the urban and rural street flooding is expected during this storm. I talked to folks in Carnation who tell me that there's often water standing on the roads during these winter months, which they call flooding season.
We go out all the time. He goes rain or shine.
Annalise Dowd says for Miko, heavy rains in the forecast this week will be like water off a dog's back.
He is a little outdoor loving dog, and he will go wherever at this point.
The Golden Doodle won't let the threat of an atmospheric river stop him.
Hey, look right here, bud.
But she and other residents say it may stop human commuters from getting to work if local roads get cut off by flooding.
Mostly it's just the 203 where the flooding happens. In that area.
Carnation sits in the armpit of both the Tolt and the Snoqualmie rivers. Based on experience, residents call this time of year flooding season and say some neighborhoods can become islands.
My mom and my sister and my cousin family, they all live up on Stillwater, and so sometimes they can get chopped up there just being up on the hill.
Typically, like Tolt Hill will flood first, and like Carnation Farms.
Lifelong Carnation resident Avery Huberger works at Blake's Pizza. Even if the flooding takes a slice out of the roads.
It's typically getting around, like getting out into like Duval and just like around the valley. It's a lot harder.
She says Blake's will stay open.
For people who like just moved in or like don't live around here, like they don't like understand how like intense it can be sometimes. But yeah, I mean, we get around it.
The sun came out Sunday, reflecting in droplets from earlier rain still clinging to the vegetation. Ahead of this week's wetter week, King County and the city of Carnation are offering free sand for sandbags.
I think this community does a really good job as far as like making sure everybody's aware.
And while people may try to avoid the water, Miko will likely try to dive right in.
He does not care. He likes the water.
The self-fill sandbag station will be open Monday from 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. in Carnation. It is located at the City of Carnation Public Works Yard. It's being offered through a partnership with both the city and King County. And King County says the best way to keep on top of conditions is through its county app. Meantime, Snohomish County is directing people to check out its hazard viewer. Reporting live in Seattle, Jennifer Dowling, Fox 13 News.
Jennifer, thank you. Let's turn now to meteorologist Alona McCauley with a look at a forecast and what people should expect for the upcoming week.
Yeah, so much. It's just going to be a little bit of a mess here for the first half of the week for sure. So today was another day, depending on which side of the sound you lived on. It was a little drier up in the areas of the North Sound while we were tracking some rain showers off to the south. You can see that live picture from Queen Anne right now. Just watching a few of those clouds passing through. It's been another mild day with temperatures still currently sitting in the 50s. You can see a bulk of the rainfall once again off to the south. So from Seattle southward, we managed to pick up about 0.4 of an inch of rainfall at SeaTac International Airport. Take a look at the rainfall totals in Shelton, already over an inch just today, and the heaviest rain is yet to come. Olympia coming in with just under 0.9 of an inch of rainfall there, and we had over an inch once again for the second day in a row over Snoqualmie Pass. So a live look at that Doppler radar. So this is not the atmospheric river just yet. We had a warm front that slid through here, and so some of these showers are some post-frontal showers that we've been tracking. But you can see once again some of those foothill communities picking up a lot of rainfall and then off to the south. And this is really one of the things that we're watching because we had a couple of days leading up to the atmospheric river. That ground is going to continue to get saturated, and that may lead to some issues with the trees coming down and potentially some power outages as well with the trees falling into the lines. Here's a look at that plume of moisture. This is the atmospheric river that is still on track to arrive for tomorrow. So here's a couple couple things that we're watching out for. From Monday into Wednesday, we're going to be watching for the heavy rain. That's when we're going to start to see some of the ponding of the waterways on the roads and also starting to track some of our area rivers and creeks. The strongest winds will be on Monday as well. So that is the potential for some downed trees and power outages possible. And then we're going to be looking for the potential for some landslides because of the runoff of that heavy rainfall and that saturated soil. Lots of advisories. We have coastal flood advisories from 6 a.m. until noon up in areas of the North Sound and then also in areas of the coastal region near ocean shores. Wind advisory just about area wide for the Puget Sound Basin here in the lowlands and all the way out to the coastline. We could be talking about some gusts up to 50 miles an hour. So you can really see with the arrival of that atmospheric river, those winds are going to ramp up easily even into parts of Seattle metro locations, closing in on 50 miles an hour and then starting to relax by the time we get into the evening hours. So coming up in just a couple minutes, we're going to time out the arrival, take a look at some of the forecasted levels for the area rivers as well.